And joining us now with more on the latest developments in Gaza and the region is Colonel Amit Asa, formerly of the Israel Security Agency. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you very much.
So let's start first with Defense Minister Katz's statement about Iran. Israel may attack Iran again, is what he said. What do you make of this? Is this something that you think is really on the table?
I think what happened after the strikes, after what we saw in Iran, is a ceasefire that was forced on Israel. The Americans, of course, Trump was coming to help Israel by bombing the sites of nuclear, but then he was controlling the whole system and force us into a ceasefire without any agreement at the side. So if you are watching what Iran says after it, they are willing to proceed with the war against Israel, the war that will destroy Israel. They are willing to maintain the nuclear weapon program. So we have no choice. We have to strike them again, unless they will strike before. That's what I concern.
That Iran might strike Israel first.
Yeah, I think that they know now that they have no choice. They have to get into some process of agreement in the nuclear, and they doesn't want to do it. I think there is some kind of camouflage when they are coming to any kind of talks with the European. On the ground, we know that they want to strike again, and we have to be prepared for it. Israelis have to be prepared that they will, incidentally, by surprise, will attack. And I think that the Ministry of Defense now understand it, and the minister is saying we might attack Iran before they will attack us.
Laying the foundation. Now, I do want to transition to Gaza. You know, the IDF announced it was beginning a ground invasion of Deir al-Balach just earlier this week, and that operation is already wrapping up. What did the IDF accomplish there during this short time? And more importantly, what is still left to accomplish in Gaza?
I think we are getting more and more to the point that we will control 100% of the land in Gaza. I think it's a big threat on Hamas. Hamas knows that when we will come into the point that we are surrounding areas that they are capturing our hostages, they will lead to do some negotiation at the place itself. And it's a very big step forward for the IDF and a very big concern in the Hamas. And that's why Hamas is rushed to the agreement to stop IDF. And this is the two sides of pressing to the negotiation. From one side, the IDF is pressing by moving the forces more and more to keep more land in the Gaza Strip. And the other hand, Hamas will want to make the deal more better for them, to get a ceasefire with whole demands are full.
Although now we're hearing, at least the latest news is that Hamas has provided a very disappointing response to the ceasefire deal. And yet, you know, the United States is continuing to express optimism. Steve Witkoff is en route to Rome and then possibly to Qatar. Do you share in the U.S. optimism that a deal is within reach?
I think it's not optimism. I think Witkoff is with his leg on the ground. He knows with whom is dealing with. He knows that the only way to press on Hamas is to press on the immediate, on Qatar, on the Egyptians. And he knows that when he will show that America doesn't have any patience anymore, it will press on the immediate and, of course, indirectly on the Hamas. And that's what he is doing. is getting in his feet into the negotiation to press the Hamas in any way that he can. But he knows that we are dealing with Hamas, and we know that when Hamas is hearing Israel saying that Israel with no condition will go with any condition to the negotiation, is raising up the price.
Absolutely. Colonel Amit Asa, thank you so much for joining us today and for all of your insights, and we can only hope that the hostages will return home soon.
Of course.
Thank you.